emotional.
Yeah.
You got emotional?
Yes,
Well,
because I love you guys and I love this.
We can see so many new audience members, but we also see OG ones that have been here since
to everyone watching, head over to the Reel's Daytime's Instagram page. Use the hashtag GirlChatLive to join in on the conversation. Now, before we get started, if you've been following us on social media, then you know we recently got some very exciting news.
Yes!
Earlier this year, the Reel was honored with an NAACP Image Award, and now the Reel has been nominated for not one, not two, but three Daytime Emmy Awards. That's right, people. We were nominated for Outstanding Entertainment Talk Show, Outstanding Entertainment Talk Show Host, and my favorite, Outstanding Directing in a Talk Show, Entertainment News, or Morning Program. Shout out to our amazing director, Ashley. It's such an honor just to be nominated, along with so many amazing shows.
Seriously.
And Whoopi, we got your basket. Thank you so much, Whoopi Goldberg.
She sent us a beautiful basket with liquor, too.
Yes.
Nice one.
Liquor, I like that part.
Yes.
And you know what? We really do want to thank all of our fans. You show us support. We share these nominations with you. The awards are Sunday, April 29th, and we'll also be presenting that night.
I know. What
color scheme?
What color have we decided?
I thought we said blush. Or
blush?
jewel
What did
colors.
blush?
Jewel.
Jeweled is another great one.
Okay.
Maybe you guys hit us up on Instagram and tell us what color scheme you want us to do, because we always want to come cohesive.
We gotta do it because it's
you know?
the 29th, so we have to make some decisions.
Okay, like
the
now.
awards are being streamed across all major platforms, and as the show gets closer, we'll be putting the link up on our website so you can tune in.
That's
right?
right.
So it's just exciting.
That is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Well, the award for Best Performance at Coachella over the weekend goes to, of course, Beyonce. That's right. Dang. Coachella turns into Beachella as Queen Bee slayed the festival 1 year after she was forced to cancel her performance due to her pregnancy with twins. Wow. Well, Beyonce also made history as the first ever African-American woman to headline the festival. Yes, let's have a moment for that. She was joined on stage by her husband, Jay-Z, who she'll be touring with later this year. Super excited about that. As well as her sister,
That is
Solange. You guys saw their
That
little
was
dance?
so cute.
That was my favorite
Look
moment.
at that. So cute.
You guys,
power.
random fun fact, 3LW was on the TRL tour, Destiny's Child headlined that tour, and Solange actually used to be her backup dancer.
Wow.
Yes.
Have they ever performed together?
Done a song together, I don't think. That would be amazing.
That would be fun.
But the one thing everyone was talking about was the Destiny's Child reunion.
Oh my gosh. Wasn't expected. They
I'm
all
not
look
gonna lie.
amazing.
We weren't sure if it was gonna happen, but don't lie, everyone was at home like, yo, please bring out the girls. Bring that DC moment out. And when it happened, it reminded us all that hands down, Destiny's Child is the greatest girl group of all time.
Yeah. Oh, look at them. And they all look
So good.
amazing.
My girl Michelle was killing it.
You know,
They killed it.
First of all, I want to give props to Beyonce because she paid, so much tribute to HBCUs, historically black colleges, by doing the step. I was on step team for my sorority. Yes, Delta
Wait, you
Sigma
gotta show us.
Theta.
Yes, please.
Oh, let me
What's the
tell
sound
you.
you make? The sound.
Let me tell. Our
sound you make for your.
But I just want to say that when you're doing step, it takes months to get everybody in sync, to get the steps together. For her to do that with that many people and get it together, that just shows you her professionalism.
Yes.
Now, when you were there, I was there.
Yes.
We were there.
Yes.
I felt like the crowd was like in awe.
They were captivated.
That's how you watch Beyonce.
Normally, when you're just like, when you go to a Coachella show, normally when you see a performer, the crowd is dancing, people are facing in different directions because they're dancing in circles, they're taking selfies. During B's performance at Coachella, Beachella really, nobody was moving. Everybody was just in awe, captivated.
Yeah.
Because
or trying to film it.
Yeah, well, people that were online was like, why everybody ain't hyped? And I'm like, no, if you were there, you were just like, you were like this, like,
Most performances don't have so many visual aspects to it.
Right.
Beyonce's
really
performance is like
stimulated.
Cirque du Soleil meets something on steroids. Like, so you're sitting there like, there's so much going on. You're trying to capture it. But I love that because you are absolutely in awe for the entire, what was it, 2 hours?
It's 2 hours.
So you guys were actually in the audience?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was so cool. I would have totally been there. I was actually in Austin.
Yes.
I was at a charity event, MJ and M. It's Matthew McConaughey's event. It's so cool, you guys. They raised over $2 million for children, you know, that have medical conditions. But I have to say this, you guys, honestly, when I watched Beyonce after having twins, I was looking like that. I was like, I gotta go for a run or something. She looked amazing. And I think she's the only performer, well, one of the most amazing performers that always tend to overtop themselves.
How do you do
You
that?
always think she kills her performance, then she comes back around.
Well, I think
and overtops herself.
She really
She doesn't miss a hit. Every single dance, you know, like if you watch performers, they'll take a break a little bit, take a breather, let the dancers do their thing. She goes so hard. Every single one is like, man.
And you know what?
Perfect.
She aims for excellence.
But that was just this weekend. Next weekend, the designs are going to change. Her outfits are going to change. So it's just going to be awesome. So, you know, I just want to thank her because she did more for recruitment of HBCUs in that performance than anybody could have done. And that's
just in general, for the culture, what she did last night was absolutely amazing. If that doesn't make you feel some sense of pride of being black and just on so many levels, my 7% African-ness was represented there. Thank you. I know my motherland.
Now, somebody else we have to give a shout out to who was performing pregnant, who performed even though they were pregnant this year was Miss Cardi B. All right? Cardi took the stage yesterday to perform hits from her #1 Invasion of Privacy. Look at her. She even brought along guests 21 Savage, YG, G-Eazy, Chance the Rapper, and Kalani. She was just going, I mean, she just like, I'm like, yes.
She showed you how she got pregnant.
You better show, Cardi.
This is how I got pregnant.
I was thinking that.
The lyrics in her song and was like,
I want to say that outfit that she did was an homage to Left Eye's TLC with the braid, all the hair and the outfit. It was really, really, it was a powerful performance.
Yo,
she's on fire right now.
She is on fire. If you guys don't have that Cardi album, Invasion of Privacy, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but I recommend it.
I gotta say, I even heard it and I was like, oh my God.
I'm telling you.
And you gotta listen to the lyrics. Her entire album is her life story. Best Life makes me cry when I listen to how she started out.
I'm living
where
my
she got
best
money.
life.
Yes, that one's so good, and Ring is so romantic.
And I also want to give a shout out because, you know, Nicki Minaj put out 2 singles, and I think that there's been something about beef between them.
Please don't.
Let me tell y'all.
Don't.
Come on.
We can like everybody. Let's like everybody. Let's listen to everybody's music. Especially being females. There are not a lot of female rappers out there. So to have Nicki, to have Cardi, to have Remy Ma, to have all these wonderful, let's celebrate everybody. It's not just one person.
There's so many male rappers. We can like all of them.
Coachella wasn't the only thing seen by millions online this weekend. A video went viral Saturday of 2 African-American men being arrested on suspicion of trespassing in a Philly Starbucks, Philadelphia. The 2 men, who were later released, were reportedly just sitting down waiting to meet a real estate developer. But because they hadn't ordered anything yet, an employee called 911. So the incident was captured on video by another customer which this video has now been seen over 7 million times, guys. Check it out.
What did they get called for? Because there are 2 black guys sitting here meeting me? Yes, well, what did they do? What did they do? Someone tell me what they did.
They didn't do anything. I saw the entire thing.
What did they do?
Nothing. And the woman said it's for paying customers only after to eat. They didn't do anything.
Wow. So legit being handcuffed as they are sitting in a Starbucks. Following the backlash, Starbucks issued an apology to the 2 men and their customers, saying that they are reviewing their policies so situations like this don't happen again. In addition, Starbucks CEO Kevin Johnson issued a statement saying it was wrong for the store to call the police and that he wants to offer a face-to-face apology to the men. Ladies, what do you think after seeing this video.
That's cute, but the employee that called 911 needs to be fired.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's number one.
Do we know what's happened to the employee?
I don't know, but they need to be fired because that is ridiculous. There are so many other things that our law enforcement could be doing. Like, you're wasting time. Like, you're wasting the police's time. They weren't doing anything wrong. And I have to say this, and I love this. I appreciate the white man that they were meeting with standing up for them and saying they weren't doing anything wrong. Because, again, this is not always a race issue. This is a people issue, and I think that you don't have to be black to step up for somebody that's black.
Yes.
Wrong is wrong is wrong is wrong.
I actually also, I know this is going to take a real player to stand up and do this, but the CEO speaking up on behalf of this ignorant person's move is really not enough. I actually want to hear from that person just to play out what went through your mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
What went
Why
through
did
your
you
mind when you
feel
made the arrest?
endangered?
Because there are many other
thinking.
people that are still sitting at home that would do the same thing, and we need to hear from them because once you see what was wrong and what was ignorant about what you did, that's when you make change. So we're kind of masking that person who's getting away with this.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I see you thinking over there.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's called an investigation. We have to find out what happened.
Of course.
Okay.
Because something happened. I don't know what happened, and that's what I have to applaud Starbucks for, because they said we're going to find out what happened that led up prior to whoever this person calling the popo on these guys. So we got to find out what happened.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, I will say this. That particular story, I believe, they said you can't use the restroom if you don't buy something. But
I've used the restroom before. I didn't buy nothing.
But it depends on the store. The
No, it
national
depends on my look.
No. We're not going to go there. We're going to. The fact is that for Starbucks, most of the time, you know, you don't have to buy anything. Their national policy is that you don't have to buy something to sit in that store.
Yes.
So that is a problem. But was something said? I'm just saying we got to find out what's going on. That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
What happened? And that's what Starbucks has to do. Then based on that, there should be action done against whatever parties it is.
And I have a question. Well, because for me, when I went to school, that's where a lot of like college students used to just hang for the Wi-Fi. I'm just like,
Yes, you see it all the time.
that's what we did.
Yes.
You know, so I wanted to know, okay, so there are national, corporation, there are policies, okay? Are there different policies for individual Starbucks?
That's what
we don't know.
That's what we got to find out. What is the policy for that particular?
I don't think so because it's
Starbucks
a huge
is not a
corporation.
You know what I
right?
think would happen?
Starbucks is
I
not a
think
franchise.
they got mad. Someone got mad. I'm just assuming they wanted to use the restroom. They said, you guys didn't buy something.
Yeah.
They got mad. Maybe some words was exchanged. I'm saying it, and I'm just saying that they didn't have to call the police.
Correct.
That's
Absolutely.
at the end of the day.
I have another
illegal to
question.
call the police when there actually isn't something that you're
If I
engaged
get
in?
no,
I got
it's a
fined.
business.
It is. I get fined all the time because I accidentally put my alarm on in my house, and if I don't answer the people calling right away, they actually come to your house and like, I was like, it was a mistake, and then they charge you like $400.
Yeah,
So they
happened to me
do.
last night.
My question is for the police officers.
Yes.
Do they have the authority that when they show up, that they can say, wait a minute, these guys didn't do anything wrong?
They use discretion for everything else.
Yes, right?
They use their discretion when they feel in danger.
All right, we're not going to arrest you or something like that.
Supposedly, according to the story, the men were asked to leave like 3 times.
Okay.
They refused to leave, and that's why the arrest happened. So that's why we got to find out what's going
happened.
on.
And
what's really going on.
Well, ever since Starbucks has opened up, I'm going to tell you honestly, that is my first go-to when I need to go to the bathroom, and I have never over 100 times have ever been turned down to use the restroom. The key, the code, they give it to me, and I go in. So that's weird right there.
Real quick,
Yes,
there
ma'am.
was Kevin Hart put out a tweet. He said the boycott is not about Starbucks situation. It's horrible management. The manager on duty was wrong.
Exactly.
It's that simple. That's who needs to take responsibility
That's what
for
I'm
the
saying.
wrongdoing.
I agree
Absolutely.
with that.